Okay.
Is this streaming?
I don't know. The problem is with the voice. Now I've taken off my headset, should be fine already lah.
At least the leaders are doing it, I think. Oh.
I go and check my streaming here.
So
You guys stop, huh?
judging 5 judges now.
I am judging.
You're judging. So take out pen and paper and write down what they wrote. Write
Where
down
is
what they said.
streaming? Okay.
Oh, my handwriting has become so ugly.
I use keyboard. Keyboard equals modern pencil. Yes.
No, I'm on the time. When recording notes, I prefer pen and paper.
Yeah, same.
But then I cannot read my handwriting, so maybe typing is better.
I need to get used to
Also,
my.
yeah,
I need
Typing
to.
is better. I don't know, it's like
I mean, like, I need to get used to the official paperwork. Fucking hell.
Oh, Katrina here.
which one is Katrina?
Rina V.
Tina B.
That's her.
Where is she streaming?
YouTube question mark?
YouTube? Does she know how to use Discord, Jack?
Oh, Katrina. I think so.
You tell her how to use it. She's a classmate, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, tell her how to use it. Okay.
Hey, you breathe the same air. It's your responsibility.
Yeah.
We are streaming, but your audio very like blurry. But so be it lah. Better than none. I'll check out the thing to
So
do the
I'm
audio.
recording if our audio is blurry.
Huh?
What's the point of recording if
You can still make it out like tapi like because it's the input is from my like mic like from the computer, so tak cantik. I don't know how to do it. I know there's some buttons we can click, but I don't know. Let's try and see lah.
I'm not here, we cannot do anything. Ask him more.
Yeah, he may or may not know. Is it like Jared? I thought you said time is up already.
I told them time is out 3 times already lah.
Ask them to come back lah. I go to affirmatives, yeah. Hi people, time's up. Move back. Hello people, time's up. Move back. Don't yeah. Go. Come on. No. Make it quick. Go. Bye.
回去啊。
Hello
回去
people, time is up. Yes, 回去 please.
Oh,
Hello.
Okay,
Does anyone knows how to operate OBS?
OBS.
Yijun.
Okay, fine. Never mind.
Summon him.
Never mind.
Not helpful at all, but okay.
It's working, but then it's just that the voice is a little bit blurry. That's about it. No, I don't know
Thanks
how
for
to
telling
change
us. Thanks for that, Captain Obvious. And we'll start now, okay?
Okay, let's start.
Give like extra 10 minutes, man. Okay, let's start. Right, Brian? Go.
Okay. A very good night for everyone.
Evening.
Evening.
Good evening. I'm Brian and I'm the first speaker, I guess. And okay, now just move straight to the point. Okay, the government's first point is Malaysians are stupid. So, what the COVID-19, the vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. Like, okay, it's already been a few months since the pandemic, close to a year, and like when you go to the streets, you can still see everyone, not everyone lah, but some Malaysians with their mask down or below their nose. So yeah, Malaysians are stupid. So COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia, and some people might be concerned about the fact that about COVID, about the vaccine having some side effects and killing people. Well, according to a article that I forgot, it says that all the frontline workers that received the vaccine, 1 in 3 has had said to have minor side effects, but the side effects are temporary and they include like just swelling, fatigue, muscle ache, which only lasts for which is temporary. Yes, and okay, there is also some concerns about the vaccine killing people, and to this I say that correlation doesn't equal to causation. Yes, according to fullfact.org, at the moment thousands of people around the world are being given COVID-19 vaccines every day. So if someone gets ill or dies shortly after being vaccinated, this does not mean that the vaccine caused it. And like maybe some other sickness or like the people is just old. Yes. So like that's why most elderly. So that's why I don't know how to continue. Okay, moving on. Also, according to ABC News, these medical events occur every single day, and including unexplained illness, said Dr. William Schaffner, professor of medicine in the Division of Infectious Disease at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. The question really is, do they occur at a greater rate in the vaccinated population than they do in the general population? Yes. Okay, with that, I'd like to end my speech. Thank you.
Okay, user, you ready?
Is my voice laggy?
It sounds okay to me.
Okay. Hello, and I'm user, the first speaker from the opposite team. Today, we strongly disagree with the topic, which is the COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. First of all, the vaccine might be not compatible and have side effects. Like some people can take the vaccine and dies a week later or something. And the under development of the vaccine.
User, are you still here? No.
I think he dipped.
Oh.
Yeah, he's asking training if he's...
I heard under development only. Can continue? No. Cannot hear anything. Completely dead. Too dead.
What's up with his profile picture though? What's this?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's his WeChat.
He looks so different.
It's him. What you mean? It's user.
Is it him? Is it him?
It is
He
him.
looks...
Damn, Johnny.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is him.
It's like...
MCO, I guess. MCO happened.
It changes everyone.
It is what it is, man.
It
June
changes
just,
everybody.
June just woke up as expected. Hi, June.
Is that? Oh, hi, Jun.
Hi,
Good
Jun.
morning.
Hi, June.
Good morning.
Hi,
Good morning.
Jun.
So you two is not able to speak, so we move on to the government or opposition now. I don't know.
Yijun, I'm streaming, but I don't know how to change the audio input, so everyone's
So
listening.
you move on to the next
Yeah,
speaker
never mind.
after the opposition team. Who's the next speaker after the second opposition speaker? Emo, right? Emo?
Yes.
Can you speak now?
Okay, may I start?
Yep, sure.
Okay, first I think yeah. Give me a second. Okay, first I thought the COVID-19 vaccine should not be made mandatory in Malaysia because those vaccines may also cause side effects like side pain, headache, tiredness, or even muscle ache or swelling. And not everyone is willing to accept the vaccination because they think that is dangerous. According to my research, for example, like the vaccine from UK, although the effectiveness is 62% to 90%, but only 20% of people are willing to be vaccinated. So, okay, that's the point. And although COVID-19 vaccine is a prevention for human, but you can't be 100% guaranteed that the vaccine could fully recover a COVID patient, as there will be a problem in the vaccine. Like, for example, the people may die or what, become a zombie, I don't know. And I also do my research that experts say people can still spread and develop COVID-19 after getting vaccinated. So they also added that the vaccine doesn't prevent coronavirus infection. And another thing is that the technology COVID vaccine is not fully developed, and still there is a lot of problems or flaws in the vaccination. Like if someone who has been vaccinated that has major symptoms, they may face fatigue, joint pains, or even death. And then, yeah. Okay, also according to my research, the coronavirus vaccines are on the way, but how to read this? Pfizer BioNTech vaccine. So far, the only option that has been approved in the United States has one complicating factor. It needs to be stored at negative 94 Fahrenheit. That's an incredibly cold temperature, even for vaccine, and has led to concerns that even as the vaccine is distributed, many places may not have the facilities to store it. Okay, so I would like to end my speech here. Thank you.
Can I ask something? Is this thing POable?
No, you can ask after the now second speaker of the government team. Hello, who's the second speaker?
Hello.
Yep.
I think that COVID-19 vaccine should be made.
Can you start properly, Elaine? Yep. Start. Hi. Evening. And louder. You speak very softly.
Okay. Hello, I'm Elaine, the second speaker from government team. And I strongly agree with COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. Being vaccinated dramatically reduces risk of seriously harming or killing others. Like vaccines prevent people from getting sick are also likely to be effective at stopping virus from spreading, though possibly to a lower degree. Only through widespread vaccination will we reach herd immunity, that where people are immune to stop the disease from spreading freely. Then to achieve this, I believe vaccines should be made compulsory because it's better to be safe than sorry. New studies show that one shot of a vaccine can greatly amplify antibody levels in those who have recovered from the coronavirus. we might achieve herd immunity through less restrictive alternatives than making vaccination mandatory. But even if we reach herd immunity, the higher the uptake of vaccines, the lower the risk of falling below the herd immunity.
You muted yourself, Elaine. You said the higher the uptake of the vaccine, the lower the risk. Hello? Am I lagging? I don't know.
No, you're not.
No, I think she
No.
You muted yourself, Elaine.
Elaine? Okay, sorry.
You said the higher the uptake of the vaccine and the lower the risk of not achieving herd immunity. That part.
Yeah. Mm,
Hello, Elaine.
hello? Can you hear me?
Yep, okay, I can hear you. We can hear you. So you said the higher the uptake of the vaccine, you said the lower the risk of not getting herd immunity. Then continue again.
So can drive our economy by like wait ah. If vaccines and therapies remain effective against new virus strains, we may be able to access the crisis with less scaring than was feared and arrest the divisions in prospects across and within. However, that will require much more on the policy front. Firstly, the international community must act swiftly to ensure rapid and broad global access to vaccinations and to correct the deep inequality in access that currently exists. And I think the health and economy of our country we estimate that fastest progress on ending the health crisis will raise global income.
Are you done? Not sure. Done, Elaine?
Hello?
Yep. Muting yourself always. Yep. Say, raise income. Yep. Oh, you end your speech already? Okay. Jackson, please time. Thank you. No, Sean is here. Sean, please time everyone. Thank you.
Okay. How do I do that?
Now we welcome the third speaker of the opposition to give his or her speech.
Wait, give me time. Give me some time, Jared.
Just need your phone to just time the.
Yeah, I know. I'm using PC.
Okay, right. Let's welcome the next speaker of the opposition team to give their speech. Hello, opposition. Okay, Ming Feng.
No, Kati.
Kati, okay. Yeah, sure.
Hi everyone. As the speaker of the negative team, I will talk about the purpose of vaccine first and give some reasons that the vaccine should not be mandatory in Malaysia. First of all, the purpose of vaccine is to prevent the transmission of virus, not a treatment for attacking the virus. And the scientific American website said that the current vaccines development is not very perfect. It's not enough to attacking the COVID-19. And there are the various symptoms that appeared after taking the vaccine that met recently. So if right now you enforce everybody to taking the imperfect, not very perfect vaccines, some people that get the symptoms or some people have become more sick because of the COVID-19 is related in their body. All these people will begin to distrust the government and tell the others about the problem. And if you wait until the case is happened and start to reduce new vaccine, you need at least 1 year and above, and you will also waste money and resources for developing a new vaccine. So I don't encourage vaccination. Instead, wait until a perfect vaccine is developed. No need to do multiple jobs for solving this problem. Make the perfect vaccine in one go. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Let's the next speaker for the government team. Are you ready? Hello, who is it? Is it Chivan or Pinter? Adam, who is it? Who's the next speaker?
We decided it's Chivan.
Chivan, Chivan, you here?
Yes.
Give your speech.
Okay.
Sean, please write down the name next to how long they're speaking.
Just now who's speaking just now? Lim Kati.
Yep, Kati. You just edit your post. Then write down the name next to the time. Yeah. You know how to do that, right? You've been using this purpose.
Yeah.
Can anyone hear Chivan?
I can't.
I heard like 3 words and then she dipped.
Yep, we cannot hear you, Chivan. Guys, please say something if you cannot hear anything.
Hello?
Okay,
I can hear.
Chivan, can you start again because we did not hear anything? I heard like
I'm the third speaker from the government team, and I strongly believe that the COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. It is because that people should be willing to make sacrifice for the majority. If most of us vaccinated, the mass percentage will be safe from COVID, and only a minority is sacrificed. We can resume our work and gain back the economy we lost. Some people think that inject vaccine will cause many side effects and many symptoms, but due to the news from the BBC, vaccines do not give you a disease. Instead, they teach your body's immune system to recognize and fight the infection they have been designed to protect against. And some people do suffer mild symptoms after being vaccinated, but But through the news, we know that those who died after being vaccinated were mostly caused by their own disease. And just now I say that if people will to sacrifice for the majority, it will reduce the death caused by the COVID-19. Like it also reduce the death rate caused by COVID. And if the death rate is reduced and the infected number is decreased, we can resume our work and gain back the economy we lost. We can go back to our normal life and begin to work, and this can save our economy from COVID-19. And
Shivan, just end it. Like, this is why we believe that if many people can go back to work, they will go back to their normal life, and it can reduce the loss caused by the COVID. So we strongly believe that the COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia to avoid the loss caused by it. Become more and more. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, Shivan. So let us go with the next speaker from the opposition team, which is the next speaker from the opposition team.
Hello, it's me.
Congrats,
First of all, good evening to our honorable teachers and our fellow friends, and of course our dear government team, okay, who have a good speech just now, okay, first of all, what I want to say is, just now, according to our second government speaker, has said that a vaccine to cure COVID patient, and another thing is, she stated that the higher the uptake of the vaccine, it can lower the risk of getting COVID virus, right? Okay. First of all, may I ask you a question? Okay. Are you combined to the topic? Okay. COVID-19 vaccine should be, just how what our government team has said. COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. Okay. First of all, okay. Our country has the technology for producing, for manufacturing the COVID vaccine. Okay, first of all, and everything is our economy, our country economy is not as strong as China and American countries. That those European countries, they have a very strong society. They have a very abundance of economic spec to cure those who got the COVID virus. Okay. First of all, Another thing is we don't have more knowledge on the virus. Because although we have although we have more scientists, they are keeping on trying themselves, putting their effort to recognize the virus, to put their effort in the researching of the vaccine. But however, our technology is not fully developed. Did you want first of all, this question, or I want to ask our dear government team, okay? Did you want to see our resident in Malaysia after accept those vaccinations from the government? Then they after a few weeks, after maybe few months, they go to hospital 2 to 3 times and fall back and forth every time. And as you can see, it's not effective. You know, it's not effective to cure the main problem. Yeah. Okay, this is the main point. Okay, and another thing is the third government speaker from the government team has just mentioned that the vaccine will help our immune system to recognize the virus easily. Okay, first of all, they didn't take they didn't take any evidence or maybe amount of statistics that they can prove to us. Okay, and it's very effective on they will combine with your immune system to boost our they will combine with our immune cells and boost our immune system. Then and that is another thing is that is not the main point. Okay, that's not the main point because our vaccine another thing is not everyone could accept the vaccine.
3 minutes is only 3 minutes.
Okay, I know. That's me. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Not everyone could accept the vaccination is because the vaccine just now had my teammate has said that it's because the vaccine will act on the allergen in our body, causing our body, maybe our immune system and our our many cell will resist to our vaccine, and everything, and there's a long more process behind our immune system. You cannot assume that everything will be fully went through and the COVID-19 virus is fully cured. Yeah, you cannot mention it like that. Okay, you don't have any statistics to prove that. Okay, I think and lastly is our government speaker has just mentioned that it can do everything without in the economy. Okay, first of all, you say that COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia. Okay, you need money, you need economic spike. Who paid for the vaccine? Okay, who paid for the vaccine? What are the costs of vaccine? So much, everything. Did you know that? Yeah, first of all, you don't know. Okay, our government team don't know about the economy. They don't have a full understanding of our economic aspect. Okay, for our country. Lastly, our team strongly believes that the COVID-19 vaccine should not be made mandatory in Malaysia. Thank you. That's my end of my speech. Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you. I think you spoke up to the time limit. Okay, so when you're speaking, Sean will tag you when you reach 3 minutes, so you know that you have 1 minute left. So they'll tag you. So if you receive a message in the training there, it means that your 3 minutes is up. You have 1 more minute left. So you need to wrap up your speech already. Time management is also a very important part of the meeting. Okay. Next speaker from the government team. Is it Oiho? Is it Joey or who? Hello. Hello. Whose turn is it?
Hello, who's supposed to be a third speaker? Yeah. Oh, Hui Ho, is it?
No, it's a fourth speaker, I think.
Fourth speaker.
Fourth or fifth speaker. I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth speaker.
Joey has something to say, is it? Joey?
Joe, is it Joe or is it Zhe? Adam, whose turn is it?
Yes, Junta.
Junta? Government team.
I'm
You
the
go with them. You have the points, I think.
Hi, Junja.
Sorry,
the-
which side is this?
Isn't government.
Yes,
Hi,
Junja.
Junta. We can hear you say hello.
I'm the fourth speaker of the government team.
Can everybody hear Ginger? I can hear you.
Yeah, he said he's the fourth speaker.
The COVID-19 vaccine.
Can I speak into your mic, Junta? Joe, we'll let you speak first, Junta. You go and fix your mic, then you come back later, huh? Junta, go and fix your mic, then we come back to you later. Joe, you speak first.
Hi.
Yep.
Am I clear?
Yep.
So, good evening, everybody. It's not already. I'm the third speaker of the affirmative, and the main thing our team will be speaking about is we believe that the COVID-19 vaccine should be made mandatory in Malaysia, and I will be starting with my one and only point, which is it can affect the economy. Although it won't affect a lot, but it still has something to do with it because the stronger and also countries with stronger technology, more powerful technological skills can get to produce and also sell the vaccine. And like I said just now, it will have affection, but it won't have a lot. And that's my only point. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Joe. I'll go next to the opposition team who's speaking now. Who is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Your mic is not very clear. Please speak in your mic. Thank you. Hello. Make sure people can hear you before you start. Huh?
Okay, hello.
Okay.
Okay.
You're cutting off a bit, but
We can't hear you.
are you speaking, Hui Ho?
Yeah.
Can you speak louder and make sure your mic is open? Check your settings.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hui Ho.
Okay. I can hear you say I'm Hui Ho. Then
Okay.
my point is.
My point is.
She's cutting off a hell lot.
Is she doing the push to talk thing?
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just her sensitivity.
Oh, 难的哟。
Not sensitive enough.
To be a sensitive, like
Yeah.
as sensitive as you are, Jared.
My mic is very sensitive.
Jared is very sensitive.
Jared is
Not very
sensitive.
sensitive.
I think he's sensitive to his mic. Hi, Hui Ho.
Hui Ho.
Yes, go louder. You can do it.
Try speaking louder.
Okay. I'm thinking I don't know how to. I find the point, but I don't know how to say it. Okay.
It's okay. Just say what you have. You you can speak. You can say Chinese, and we can help you if you really need that. But you need to get your mic first because we cannot help you. We cannot hear you. Oh.
The vaccine, I need more experience to do because there's so much
Yep.
we don't know. We only have
Hui Ho, I'll go back to you later. So I will try to summarize what you said. You said that you need to have more experience in dealing with this vaccine before deciding on this, right? There's too much uncertainty, too much unknown about the vaccine.
I think for Hui Ho and Junja, maybe you can try like a headset or something.
Yep.
Try a headset.
You guys, next time before we start practice, make sure you get your mic and everything.
Yeah, if you don't have don't have a good mic on your laptop, maybe you can use a headset.
I use my iPhone headset.
You trying to brag or what? Humble bragging or what?
Flex much?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I'm using my AirPods. I'm using a Raycon.
Oh my god. Flex.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, you can stop now, Jared.
Okay, like go on to the next one.
No one else. I think no one else.
Can we circle back to Ginger then?
Yep, Ginger, are you okay? Is your mic okay now?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Crystal clear.
Not that clear, but sure.
I'm the fifth speaker of government team. The COVID-19 vaccine should be mandatory in Malaysia. All vaccine go through clinical trials to test safety and effectiveness. For the COVID-19 vaccine, the FDA in US standards for vaccine developers to meet
Yeah, Ginger, you're on and off for me. No one else having the same problem?
No, I think he just needs a little bit more time. Go on, Ginger. Try your best. Go on.
The COVID-19 vaccine will help protect people who come in contact with the virus from becoming sick. As more people are vaccinated, families and communities will be able to gradually return to the more normal routine.
Yep, try your best, Junja. What else do you have? You can read it out first.
That's all. Thanks.
Okay, very good try. Good try. Shall we circle back to Hui Ho? Hi Hui Ho. Good evening. How are you doing? Yeah? Okay, you are still very soft. I'm gonna turn on like turn up your volume. Hello.
She's cutting off. It's not that she's not loud enough. I think she needs to adjust something in her setting.
I think it's more to do with like what you say, sensitivity or whatever.
If you guys have anything to add, you can put in affirmative and negative, because our time is almost up and we still need to go to the adjudicators. So I'm sorry, Hui Ho. Next time, fix your mic, then we'll I'll let you speak in the next debate, but make sure you fix your mics, guys. Because we need to break for the adjudicators. Adjudicators, we need a 5 minutes break.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Let's go to the affirmative. Go to the affirmative adjudicators. Thank you. Who's the adjudicators? The Siddharthan, Zoe, Jackson, Jin Yong, Hao Yan, and
Yijun go.
I'm one.
What do you mean,
I went in halfway. That's the problem.
Yeah, and then I spent the other half talking with Yijun actually. Okay, fine.
Jin Yong and Hao Yan, please. You're also adjudicators, right?
You know what? We can ask. Oh, I was thinking like I want to ask Yijun to stay here, so that I want him to give like comments on what he.
I asked him to prepare for that also. Hao Yan, Jin Yong, you guys going or not?
Brian, go on.
I'll ask Yijun to come back to give comments.
Yeah. Jin Yong can move to affirmative and discuss. Hao Yan?
Yeah.
Move to affirmative and discuss.
Okay.
Alright. Bye.
What educator to do?
You need to give comments.
What kind of comments?
You go to affirmative, they will tell you.
Okay.
Alright.
Hi everyone. Jared sent me back here so that I could do a slight rebuttal towards the negative team or the opposition team, and I'll also be giving out some comments to all the debaters. So would you guys want the rebuttal first or the comments first?
Pun boleh lah. Go with rebuttals first. Rebuttals.
Okay. Rebuttals first. I'll be standing with the government team on this side. So yeah, the opposition team, you can rebut me if you want to, and I'll start my rebuttals now. So according to a further analysis by myself, there are 5 types of vaccine that is being purchased by Malaysia. First of all, being CanSino Bio. Second of all, being Sinovac, BioNTech and Pfizer, AstraZeneca and Oxford, and Sputnik V from Russia. So all of these 5 types of vaccine that are being used, that are being ordered by Malaysia, are already proven safe, as company has already did research and trial tests on them. Furthermore, all 5 of these vaccines are being widely used in country. Like let me give every vaccine an example. The CanSino Bio vaccine from China is already widely used in China. Sinovac vaccine from China is being widely used in China and Turkey and Latin America. BioNTech and Pfizer is being widely used in countries like Israel and of course the USA and also our neighboring country Singapore. AstraZeneca and Oxford vaccine is widely used in the UK, and the Sputnik V vaccine from Russia is being widely used in European countries like Russia, Hungary, and many countries from the eastern part of Europe. So we should only be concerned if only this vaccine that we're using is not authorized by the WHO and being disputed or controversial. Like for example, the Covid-19 vaccine from India. In Malaysia, the government of Malaysia has already proven that all of these vaccines are safe to use and has tell all of its citizens to not have any concern towards these vaccines. Now let us look at the data of these vaccines. In the case of Israel, about 45% of its citizens has been vaccinated, and the infection rate has already dropped by a whooping 95.8%. Israel is a country that has suffered a lot from the COVID-19 virus. It got 740,000 cases of COVID total. And let us look at the situation at UK, which about 15 million citizens already got their vaccine, and it has already brought down the death rate. So the point of side opposition, which saying that people are concerned about the vaccine is not really safe. The vaccine is new, is relatively new, and it is still not safe. Is shall not stand, because all of this data and all of this country using this vaccine has already proven that these vaccines are safe as long as we use it following the regulations and the conditions. Now, side opposition also mentioned about the cost of vaccine. If we were to make vaccination mandatory to everyone, then it would be of a very high cost. The government would have to bear a very high cost of this. But they did not did a further study of the case. In our country has already bought 33 million doses of vaccine, which is enough for 70% of the population right now. And it is enough to form herd immunity. So our country do not actually have to spend more money on it. Our country actually already have enough vaccines on order to achieve this, to implement this policy right now. And that would be my rebuttals for today. Thanks. Wendy, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm reading about herd immunity. Did the opposition talk about herd immunity just now? Anyone from opposition? Can you help me with this? Who is from opposition actually?
Yeah.
Hi, Ming Feng.
I,
Yeah, you were talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
you were talking about the technology and everything, right?
Yeah, slightly.
Yeah. You are saying that Malaysia, we don't have the technology to do this. Yeah, I don't think that's a very strong point lah. To be honest, Malaysia is not too far off with the medical technology. But looking at herd immunity, right? Supposedly according to this research done by scientists, Dr. Umiru Momimin, he said that we need around 1 year for herd immunity. And then a big population will need to be vaccinated for herd immunity.
60 to 70%.
난데요. Did anyone talk about human rights? Opposition team?
No, because we didn't think about it in
Why
the beginning.
not? This should be the first thing. This is a human right to be able to choose.
Yeah, exactly.
They're talking like someone will 排斥 or be scared only. We didn't like
No lah,
go deep
scared.
into it.
Scared is not a good enough reason to stop the government from making it mandatory, ma. Right?
Fucking USA.
Someone may not willing to accept the vaccination.
Yeah, that one,
We
even
can't
if they are not willing, but if it's for the benefit of the country, I think this is where we draw the line, lor. Is it for the country or is it for like each individual? So I think like human rights should be one of your top points lah. Like people should get to choose, because not everyone is willing to take the risk. Especially like for my parents, they have been struggling whether or not to go for the vaccine, because the effects of vaccine on elderly people are proven to be a little bit more extreme rather than young, very healthy individuals, you know? Do you know what is the... Sorry? I have something important to say. You just wanted to make sound. Okay. Wanted to be heard. Okay, I would like to share my screen by sharing what... Can I screen share? Can I screen share?
Can I ask a little question?
Yeah, how little is your question?
Which speaker is Nemo? Just wondering.
Nemo is Nemo lah.
No, 他是第几个 speaker of what?
He was the first/second speaker because user was in half of the stage.
난데요, I cannot share my screen.
Second speaker of the opposition, is it?
Yep, second speaker of the opposition, yep.
Jared, share the
But
screen.
he kind of took the place of the first speaker of the opposition.
Jared, can you share screen for me? like
I cannot because my thing is too slow.
yo.
Lag out.
Yijun, help me to share the screen. I have a love letter from Tia Tia, okay? So she said even though she's not able to come, but she has already done her research on this particular part, and I am going to invite Yijun to help me to share screen because I don't know why
Where is the love letter?
love letter, yes. So
Where is it?
I send it to your
You
WeChat.
send it to
WeChat,
I
WeChat.
turned into Christina Aguilera. Oh, send it to me in WeChat. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm done.
It's okay. It's not the first time we know that.
Hello.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you were to watch his stream, okay, good.
Oh, I actually go through all of this
Yeah,
before already.
I'm
This
glad
one is
there's
fun to
only
study.
one tab. Thank you. You can enlargekan dia.
I hidden all of it behind. You cannot show it. Oh shit. I
Oh
moved
yeah,
it.
what did you do?
I should just share my whole screen there.
Up to you. Are you sharing? Oh yeah, this one here.
Look at this. Ha.
Memperbesarkan dia. Okay, so if you were to have a look at the Tiatia's, oh yeah, lovely. Yes. So big that even my grandmother from far, far away can see. So if you were to have a look at this vaccine, there are different types of vaccine. Those of you from science stream, you would have read this. Go to number
Yeah, I
one
love this
first.
topic.
Number one dulu. Alright, so first type of vaccine is the whole virus type of vaccine. If you guys have done your research, then you would know the different types of it. Hold on, I asked my mom to share me that WhatsApp 老人图.
This one is from this whole virus vaccine is from mainly from China, from the manufacturers like Sinovac and I think Sinovac. Is it or Cansan Bio? I cannot remember.
Do you guys know which one is which one?
I know.
Pfizer is which one? Pfizer?
Oh, Pfizer is mRNA.
Yeah, mRNA yang mana?
mRNA yang I tak boleh cari tulisan yang dia tak ada mRNA tapi
Ada kan?
RNA, mRNA bukan sama.
nucleic acid lah ya.
Nucleic acid, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Pfizer is nucleic acid one. How about Sinovac?
Sinovac I think is whole virus or whole virus lah.
Okay, hold on I have it just here. Okay, so Pfizer, Moderna, BioNTech, all of them they are mRNA. For the viral one the whole virus one
Sputnik V.
Sputnik V, yes. CanSino, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson.
Yep.
And then as for inactivated virus,
Whole virus then.
yeah, inactivated virus is Sinovac. So I think it's good if you guys can have a look at the differences between the viruses so that it's easier for you guys to discuss on this topic. There are a lot of function, there are a lot of different uses of it. I throw it in training throw in training. Don't know boleh ke? Hopefully can upload. Okay, then you guys can see. So understanding this, I think it helps with your case a little bit because there are some challenges. Some of it like mRNA, it is used for the first time in vaccine history. Yeah, so they wouldn't know how long the effect would last. For the second one, some of it is very complex. It's some of it like if it is not safe, right? Like the usage, like maybe the needle or whatever not safe, then a lot of problems. Then some of it is very high cost. So you can look at my mom's 老人图 to have a look at the differences in virus. Yes, okay, time is almost up already. Sorry, I'll leave it to the adjudicators. So you can read up on what Tia Tia has sent us. She said even though she couldn't come, she's not feeling well today, she has prepared these notes for you guys. Okay, that's it. Back to you, Jared. Jarrod.
It does do a lot of
What? You're breaking apart, Jared. Okay.
sometimes I'm lagging, especially when I watch this kind of video. Hello? Start.
Yep, Jin Yong, you can start first.
I think I commend two people, Kadi and Chiwan. And I think Kadi is good in logic. This is my comment. He first talked out the purpose of vaccine, and he talked that why vaccine should not be mandatory in. So he one step to stop his point and make sense. This is what other debaters can learn. But the talking skill may improve. This is what I comment. And then if about Chiwan, your voice a bit soft, but it's no problem. You can try to improve with debate, looking debate videos and improve yourself with the logical thinking and make your points more good to people, to make people to convince you. Okay, this is my comment. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Thank you, Jin Yong. So, yeah, I basically agree with what Jin Yong said. He said that for Kati, I actually like the points a bit. And I don't really agree with your points, but I like your points. You said that they will I like the distrust government point a lot. I mean, people will think that the government is up to no good. The government is trying to work with other people, with other countries to take over our minds or implant chips in our mind, because people will naturally already distrust the government. And if they force this kind of thing on the people, even more people will distrust the government. So I think that's a very good point that you should have focused more on. Overall, quite good. For Chivan, yeah, I think you need to speak more louder, more confidently, so that people can hear you. Thank you, Jin Yong. Next, Howie.
Okay. I would like to give comment to Elaine. So your pitch, I hope that you can give more rebut to others. Okay, this is the points, rebut points that we all want to hear and watch. So, and I hope that you can explain more about your points and more sub points and example, like how higher update vaccine more lower the risk. Yeah, and that's all.
I think Howie, I also agree with what Howie said. Elaine, you did, because your first speaker did not really do his job, so you had to do the job of the first speaker, right? So, your points were there, but I think they needed more elaboration. And instead of having 2 or 3 or 4, 5 points, maybe you can focus on 1 or 2 good points. Okay. Go into depth into your 1 or 2 points. Okay, thank you, Howie. Let's go to Siddharth.
Okay.
And Yichun, you can stop sharing.
Okay. Be commenting on Ming Fong and Nemo Lee. So as for Ming Fong, first of all, you did a great job. You spoke for 4 minutes. That's a good thing, but you're a little over time. But that is okay. You can improve that by organizing your speech more and planning your speech. You know what to say first, and you were actually rebutting. Which is really, really good. And but your points were not so strong and not backed up with evidence, not backed up with statistics. I think you can do more reading and find statistics for your points, because to me, much of your rebuttal looked like a claim you bring up something, but your rebuttals were going somewhere, and I actually feel that if your points were strengthened a bit more, you would the rebuttal will be more convincing and more stronger. So you have to improve on that. And as for your manner, you did good. You introduced yourself. Yep. So overall, you still did good, but you just need a little bit of practice and a little fix here and there. As for Nemo, you also did a good job. You also did reading, and you give a lot of examples, and you did not go into your points. So next time you can maybe talk about or elaborate more about your points, and also give out statistics, a little bit of statistics instead of examples. Okay, that's all for Ming Fong and Nemo.
Good, thank you, Siddharthan. Like one of the challenges of having of presenting a good debate is that you need to have a good mix. You need to have a good mix of arguments, have a good mix of evidence and example and everything. Okay, like some people they will focus too much on like just giving like arguments and arguments for arguments sake without anything to back them up. It's not like I'm asking you to like present a list of evidence, give them all this. It's not that, but you need to have at least something that backs up what you're saying, and we are not just listening to you ranting. Okay. And the second thing is, so it's very important to have all these balance out of what Siddharthan said. I would like to comment like especially Ming Fong for attempting to rebut even in his like first official debate. He tried rebutting. Good job. Now Jackson.
Yes. Yes. Without further ado, I would like to comment about user and Joe. Alright. User's points might not be compatible or have side effects, but due to his internet, I didn't catch what his main point is. No, his main point is side effects. Okay, I didn't catch what the rest of what he's going to say. So on to Joey. I would like to say that what were you doing? As you are a much more old member of the ESC, you should be able to talk more about today's motion. But overall, good lah. You guys did great. Yes. Now up to you, Jared.
Okay, I think you guys could have done more. User, you were talking about side effect. I hope I could have heard more about that. But it's not only about the side effects. Like every drugs, you have side effects, but you need to like assess whether the side effects are worth it or not. So if you are the opposition side, you will say that the side effects are not worth the risk of having everyone take the vaccine. There's some people that should not be taking the vaccine. And for Joe, I think your points, if you could not find a good point, maybe you can try rebutting. Why did you not rebut, Joe? Hello? Joe? Yeah, Jojo.
Here.
Did you not rebut? Why did you not rebut?
Don't know what to rebut. Suddenly you call me what? I didn't have anything.
15 minutes to prepare, Joe. More than enough time. You already used to this already. Why you can say you don't have enough time? Okay. So, Zoe? Yep.
My turn? So, what I'll be commenting on is basically the overall debate, what you guys can do better in a general situation, what you guys can do better as a team. And I will also be talking about one of the speakers that hasn't been brought up yet. Okay. So, alright. So, I'm going to talk about the speaker first, Brian. So, try not to use degradatory adjectives when you're talking about a main point, especially if you're the first speaker. The lack of definition and team stance is like the general POV of your team is also needed in a sense. So the both of you, the teams, you guys have done a good job in having a lot of supporting details. The thing is though, when you guys are dissecting a topic, you can't target specific things or audiences. And here's a really important thing when you need to search for statistics. The first thing is you have to make sure you know your resources, your sources, I mean, and you have to speak them out. And you have to say clearly where it's from. Second of all, you need to make sure they're relevant. And third, it's not content. This is everyone. You guys have searched very good statistics, very good examples. I applaud you for that. But you need to make sure examples and statistics are not the only thing in your speech. For example, when you talk about side effects, you talk about how side effects can harm a person. You talk about how side effects can harm a group in the society. And then you continue to give out supporting details. And for the general debate, I would say that if we look at the topic, right, the COVID-19 vaccine should be mandatory in Malaysia. This keyword here is mandatory. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every debate topic has a keyword. And for me, this debate, what should have been talked about is that you are either mandatory, you are not given a choice. So Malaysians would not be given a choice to do that. And why should we force them to do it? That is what the government team should be talking about. And what the opposition team should mention is that how not all Malaysians should do it. It's definitely necessary. That is something we can talk about. But it's not necessarily something that we need to enforce on every single Malaysians. So you guys have both sides didn't really do a lot of preparation on rebuttals. You guys did an excellent job on talking about your own points. And the first, second, third, fourth speaker, all of them on the negative side, all talked about side effects, which is really good. You guys are circled around the topic, around a central point. But the thing is, you guys need to work on thinking of prebuttals. So what prebuttals means is that when you have your own main topic, you need to think what the other team would rebut your case, and then you need to think of a rebuttal to their rebuttal, if you get what I mean. So like Brian, the first speaker of the affirmative team, he has already mentioned, although there might be side effects, but blah blah blah. That was one of his rebuttals. But the thing is, you guys need to try to debunk that as well. So overall, you guys actually did pretty good. I see a lot of content statistics. I see a lot of explanation on the affirmative side, explaining how vaccines work, although that might have needed to be only the first speaker's job. So instead of explaining how vaccines work, rather just explain how vaccines should be mandatory. How would it be an ideal situation for the Malaysian government or society to enforce this on all of their citizens? So another thing you can also do on both sides is you can argue and compare scenarios, like what would happen if we enforce them, what would happen if we don't. And I like that Elaine talked about other things, and she debunked them, and talked about other methods and compare them. That's actually pretty good. And you guys can also talk about what's the current status in Malaysia? What are the society's reaction? What are their needs? What are the age groups? What is the current situation in the Malaysian society? And compare situations between our country and others. And is it ideal to do so? That's like the general thing that you should focus on this particular topic. So I think that's it. But you guys actually did pretty well. The people that actually had the chance to speak out, I can tell that a lot of people, all of us, to be fair. It's been a long time since we've talked in front of general people, but you guys did really well. Your organizations are okay. You guys have your team stance and what you circle around, which is really good. So keep up the good work, guys. Good job. I'm done.
Yep. Yeah. Mandy, anything to say?
Yeah, I want to ask for registration already. So yeah, I wanted you to help me to check the registration form, so please help me to check. I would say I wasn't paying attention for a little bit because I was number one doing the OBS thing to make sure that our training can be streamed to YouTube. Number two, I was doing the registration form. So I would say that if I am looking at this topic from a fresh perspective, whereby I don't really like listen to both of the sides because I was a little bit preoccupied. If I am to look at it at a fresh perspective, I would say that the government can focus more on the public need, like putting government and the nation's security above personal rights. Opposition would say personal rights more important than government security if it is not compromised. Because right now, you say that our cases are, somewhat high or whatever, but it is still under control. We are still under MCO. That is the way government is controlling us. So I think if I am the opposition, I would say that, yeah, I don't think it should be made mandatory. It should be encouraged because certain people, they have their own beliefs or whatever. That's one thing. But the people should have the right to choose. They shouldn't be forced to do something. We live in this civilized world. Why must everyone go for the vaccine? We've not even now the vaccine, it's proven to be working for a few weeks, a few months, but how long can the vaccine be proven to work for, like 1 year or 2 years or even 3 years? They haven't even had the chance to do clinical tests for more than 2 years. So how effective it is, no one can know, because this is a very, very new vaccine, very, very new disease, very, very new virus. So I think that everyone should have their own choice, in choosing whether or not they want to go for the vaccine. Some, they can opt not to go for the vaccine, but they can be very proactive in taking other measures. I can wear a mask, I can sanitize everything. I can still do so many other things to make sure that, me or the person near me don't get the virus. Why must vaccine be forced? That's the question that I like to ask the government. Yeah. Jared, to sum up?
I think when you put it quite nicely, because there's always this debate, there's always the same few clashes. They'll talk about give me an example. The common themes, one is talking about privacy and security, and another one is about public and private, which is this topic is about the public need for herd immunity, and the private need for freedom of choice and having their own being able to choose what they want in their life. So there's this big clash. That's what we call a clash in debate. Right? So there's this clash for the need for herd immunity and the private need to have freedom of choice, to basically choose what we want to do. And the main point here is about mandatory. It does not matter whether for me, I don't think it's very important. It's not that it doesn't matter. It's not very important whether how long it's going to be effective for. I think it ultimately boils down to can governments force you to choose something for the greater good of the public. The opposition can always frame it like that. Even if you do not talk about side effects, even if you do not talk about like whether the effectiveness of the vaccine, you accept that as fact. Maybe the opposition can accept, oh, if we think that it has many side effects, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to focus on whether it is right for people to choose on their own or not. I think you also have quite a solid case if you want to frame your whole argument like that. It doesn't necessarily need to be about, oh, this side effect, this side effect, this side effect. Maybe one speaker can talk about it, but when like four speakers are repeating the same thing, it's kind of, I think it's kind of a bit much for me.
But I would still say it's a good try for first attempt.
It's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. But
first debate, yeah.
I think there are more things, other things stake here other than just talking about like side effects. Because like for all medicines, all modern medicines have side effects. Then whether the risk that we take by not taking the drug is greater than the side effect, that's how we make our decision. So so the government would want to say that it is a greater risk to have COVID-19 than just a minor chance of getting a side effect from the COVID-19 vaccine. And actually, I wanted to say Brian had a very good point, but he only had one very good point, which is causation does not and correlation does not equal to causation. Brian, can you please explain what does that mean?
Means that something that happens at the same time doesn't mean that this causes this.
Yes. That's a very good point when you're talking about side effects, maybe. Because like what we said, there's not been enough research into the COVID-19 vaccine, and there's a lot of clickbait titles that newspapers will use. They'll say, "Oh, man died after receiving COVID-19 vaccine." And in the news there, they were like, the man was very sick, had a very old, and like had a heart attack, and then this does not seem to be related to the COVID-19 vaccine. Then man dies after receiving COVID-19 vaccine, which is factually true but when people read it, they'll think, oh, COVID-19 caused this man to die, but no, nothing in the news said that. Okay, correlation does not equal to causation. So and one of the things that actually the opposition said that I think you guys mentioned it about there's not enough time for the vaccines to be properly done. It's like kind of rush, because usually it will take like 2 years. How long does it usually take? Vaccine usually take like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, right?
For all trial and trial tests, for all three phases of trial, it usually takes about 10 years.
10 years,
Yeah, if you want to complete all of the trial in the proper way.
This one was basically done in a year. Everything was fast-tracked. You don't know what was missed up, what the regulators or what the pharmaceutical companies, maybe they cut a step out there. And it's not been through enough clinical trials to have for us to be like 100% sure of its effectiveness. You can say that one I think is a convincing argument.
I think we have another point from I don't know who already. I think they mentioned something about these companies working with the government or something. A little bit of a wishy-washy thing happening actually. Even with the
talking about conspiracy theories again.
What? I read the news, okay. It's just that don't know if the news source is true or not lah. Like Rojak Daily or whatever. But there are conspiracy theories or like whatever saying that there like some of them, for them to get the license faster or whatever, like wishy-washy things are happening lah. Like even like the Pfizer, it was first rejected like I think last year November. Last year November it was rejected. Then miraculously we now have Pfizer in our hands. So
I think like the US government did not approve it at first or something like that. Then another country started using it. Then like they fast tracked the approval for in the US, something like that.
so
Remember they were
like,
it was not first approved in US.
yeah, I remember reading about that, and then don't know
remember
what
about
happened.
that.
Then suddenly it was approved.
Because other country approved, we also have to approve.
Oh, so the kiasu mentality lah. Because they
Yeah,
got and then
probably,
we
I
also
don't know.
want. Okay, amazing.
Yeah, maybe. So like
Wait,
you can say that one.
sum up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to talk about the registration some more.
I think it's for me, I would like to say like there's a lot of misinformation about the vaccine that needs to be cleared out, and you need to be careful when you're talking about a vaccine, especially to older people. Like old people, like a lot of like all my aunties and uncles are really anti-vax, like asking, and they said, "Oh, this one will happen, this one will happen." Then I asked them, "Are you saying it based on fact or based on evidence?"
I think a lot of people they are not really
I think a lot of old people now.
I think they're not really anti-vaccine. They're more of like, for my parents they want to do they want to go for vaccination. It's just that they want to wait. 等人家去先然后看他们怎样，然后我们才做决定 something like that. We wait it out, wait and then see what happened to others first.
I think for that we already are very late for like Malaysia lah. So there's already been a lot of there's already a lot of other countries that have taken the vaccine and they have not had that yet. So I think
Keyword yet,
I
right?
don't think
Keyword
it
yet.
is necessary for us to wait lah, because unless there's something completely wrong with how our government dispenses this vaccine. I will not maybe the government really is incompetent, but I have at least a basic level of faith in the government, I guess, to not completely fuck everything up.
All right, so we have Jared. We are losing a lot of members already. Okay.
It's already 10:30 almost now.
You are. Okay, so I'm gonna stop the stream right now. Everybody say bye bye.
I'm almost ending. Then you ask me to comment. Then no.
What?
No, I wanted to end after you speak. Then you tell me to speak.
Okay, fine. We are going to end the stream now, so I want everyone to say bye bye, and then we end the stream, and then I want to talk about registration.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.